back to my channel. This is Faith with Divine Faith Tarot, and this is going to be your April monthly reading. Also, thank you to everyone that's been commenting on my previous videos and leaving me, feedback, whether it's good or bad. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all my subscribers as well for continuing to follow me on this journey. So I'm just greatly appreciative, and also if you guys wouldn't mind to please like, share, and subscribe, to my channel, definitely if it resonates, because maybe it'll resonate to somebody else as well. And so, Taurus, let's see what you have going on for this month. So you have the Devil card, and also I don't read reversals. So if you see me flipping over the cards, because I don't do reversals. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have the Six of Cups. The next card, we have the Emperor. Then we have the Magician. Then we have the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Tower. Then we have the Five of Swords. And then we have the Strength card. So Aries, oh, yeah, the final outcome, is the World. So you're definitely ending a cycle in this month of April. And I feel like maybe it's with a fire sign. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's with the fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Because you have this Emperor card, which is the major arcana, which represents a fire sign. And then you have this Strength card, which represents Leo. So if you're not familiar with my readings, I generally do past, present, and future. So it looks like that there was an unhealthy relationship that you were in, or an unhealthy situation. Could be involving a job, but it was an unhealthy relationship as far as you feeling trapped, you feeling bound to this person. And this also the devil can also represent a sense of addictions. So maybe you were just like unhealthily addicted to this person as far as being a relationship with them. And maybe something got in the way, possibly work, because the Eight of Pentacles can represent work interfering with your love life. So maybe a situation in regards to work with this person was getting in the way. Or maybe this person was talking to somebody from their past at the same time they were talking to you. And maybe you were being oblivious to this because you were so busy with work, and it's almost just like you really didn't have enough time to pay attention to the red flags that are being presented to you. Because the Six of Cups represents a sense of looking back on how things used to be, and also about a past love reappearing. So I feel like, and maybe this past love, or maybe this person that you're dealing with that you're unhealthily attached to is a water sign, so either a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. So maybe this person is just an unhealthy relationship for you. And maybe this person, in a sense, does a lot of things behind your back, gives you a lot of excuses. Maybe because they have you in a position where they know like, hey, this person doesn't have enough time to keep up with me because they're too busy with work. And this clearly is an unhealthy situation, unhealthy relationship with this person, because this person is almost just like one of those people where they kind of just want to do whatever they want to do. And like I said, I feel like maybe they were talking to a past lover at the same time that they were in a relationship with you. And like I said, you were too busy to notice the red flags because you were just really wrapped up in work. And then in the present, you have the Emperor. So this could be you now. And maybe this relationship up here at the top that you feel stuck in, maybe it hasn't ended yet. Maybe it's just on pause. And so this could be you thinking with your head over your emotions. So it's almost just like now you're getting to the point where you're just like, you're trying to decipher what the hell is going on with this person because they're not telling you the truth. And you're trying to get to the bottom of the truth. So maybe this is you almost channeling an inner fire sign. Maybe you have fire in your chart. So this is you kind of like, you know what? Something don't smell right. It's some real funky shit going on around here. And I'm trying to figure this out. So I feel like this could be you, Taurus, channeling the Emperor energy where you're like, you know what? I need to make a decision with this person because somehow I keep catching them fucking me over, or I keep catching them in a lie. Maybe this person, like I said, maybe they always come up with some type of excuse of not to hang out with you or be around you, or come up with an excuse to be away from you because they got other shit going on behind your back. And maybe it's just you trying to get to the bottom of it. So like I said, you're thinking with your head over your heart this time. Even though you love this person, you're not trying to be too emotional about the situation, because you know right now it's crunch time. I need to find out what this person is doing, and you know the only way for you to do that is to get out of your emotions. And so it could be a sense of that maybe this person also is not that attracted to you, but they're not telling you that they're not attracted to you. And by that, it's kind of like maybe you guys have been in a relationship for a good while. Maybe the past year. Maybe you guys have been in a relationship for a good while, and it's kind of just like you can't understand why this person just acts a certain type of way. It's almost like they act like they love you, or they put you in a sense of a false sense of security just to keep you at bay. Like pretty much just to keep you in your corner, just to give you a false sense of security, to be like, oh, you don't have to worry about anything. When on all actuality, they're talking to their ex behind your back, but you're not paying attention to it, because guess what? They're giving you that false sense of security, like, oh, everything is okay, but it's really not okay. They just want you to think everything is okay so they can go do whatever the hell they want to do. And in the middle, you have the magician, and the magician represents a sense of things moving slowly, or just you trusting your instinct. And that's what I feel like I said here with this Emperor card. You're thinking with your head over your heart, and you're just like, you know what, something, like I said, something is just not smelling right about this situation, and I'm going to get down to the fucking bottom of it, because they think I'm a goddamn idiot, and that's just not going to work. So you are really, 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 really trusting your instinct, or trying to trust your instinct on this one, that this person is fucking you over. And I feel like that they are, because they got you right where they wanted you. They got you to the point where they're just like, oh, this person is really busy. Maybe, yeah, this person is really busy with their job or with their situation or whatever, so they don't have time to pay attention to me and the shit that I'm doing. So it's just like that, to them, that's like perfect for them, because they don't have to worry about you being at their neck all the time, so they can go do whatever they want to do. And the magician can also represent a sense of new beginnings. And I would say new beginnings in terms of that you're going to find out what the truth is with this person, and you're going to be like, you know what? Even though this hurts like hell, I know that I need to move on. And it's like, you know, at this point, that's the only way and the only option out of this situation is to move on once you find out what you need to find out. And then you have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords generally has to deal with stalking or spying on someone. So you're doing some real deal investigative FBI, CIA type of work on this person, because you are trying to figure out what they're doing behind your back. Because clearly I feel like they're talking to their ex behind your back, but you don't have all the evidence right now to present it to their face. It's almost just like, I just got it. It's almost just like you're compiling a manila folder of the shit that you found out about what this person is doing, and it's almost just like you want to arrange a meeting so you can slap this folder down their face and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna go through this paper by paper, and I want you to tell me, where were you on the night in question? You know, like some CIA, like Law and Order type stuff. I don't know why I feel like that. So you're definitely going to be trying to get down to the bottom of what this person has been doing behind your back, because you know it's something going on, but you just can't put your finger on it because they're not telling you the truth. Like I said, they're keeping things from you, and you want to find out the truth, and you feel like the only way for you to find out the truth is for you to be a little bit of a spy. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It might come off as you being a little immature, but you want to do it because your feelings are the one that are being crushed here, not theirs. So you want to find out what's going on, so like I said, so you can move on. And then in the future, we have the Tower. So you're going to find out about it. It's going to come crashing down. Yes, it's going to hurt like hell, but it's happening this way for a reason, because you need to move on and do something different. And right next to it, it's going to be conflict about this, because you're going to catch them and you're going to be like, look, I fucking caught you. Now what can you say? So it's going to be a lot of conflict, and they're going to try to portray it and be like, oh, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Oh, yes, it is what you think. Oh, yes, it is what I think, because I fucking caught you. Like, what do you think? What do you think is going on here? Oh, we're just going to pretend that I'm not standing here, or that I just didn't catch you in the act or doing what you shouldn't have been doing. Like, don't try to play me for no idiot. And I feel like that's what this person is trying to do. They're trying to manipulate you and be like, oh, well, that's not really what happened. Well, you a goddamn lie. Like, I know what happened, because guess what? I have the evidence. I'm my own little FBI team on your ass, and I have the evidence that you did me wrong or that you were behind my back talking to your ex. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Because I feel like you gave a lot in this relationship, but this person just didn't want it from you. It's almost just like they were fake pretending with you the whole entire time. So like I said, you have the Five of Swords here, which represents a sense of conflict and like arguments. So you guys are really going to be having it out. Y'all are going to be arguing this month about this, and it's gonna be an argument. I feel like on both ends, just be like, you know what, the relationship didn't work out because XYZ, and you did XYZ, and I can't believe you did XYZ, and it's just gonna be like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then eventually, because you guys are so heated and mad at each other, the truth is gonna come out. Because you know, when you get into a heated argument, you just pretty much say what's on your mind, and I feel like that's what you're going to do. But you're gonna walk away from this you're gonna walk away from this situation with the strength that you need to be able to move forward. So like I said, I feel like that after all this conflict, you're gonna be renewed. It's gonna have a sense of being renewed, like in yourself. Like, you know what? I just put myself through all this shit with this person just to get this outcome of the Tower. And so now it's just like, I'm gonna have to come out a stronger person because of this, because I really just got played. Like, I really just got played. They played me good. They got me good. But you're just like, you know what? I'm ready to move on, which is why you have the world, the end of a cycle. You're not dealing with this shit no more with this person. It's the end of the cycle. This person needs to get the hell out of your life, and you know it. But not without a little conflict. So, unfortunately, Taurus, I know that, well, with Taurus is, let me just be frank with you. I have a Taurus friend, and I know his words can cut deep, and when he's really mad, his words can really cut deep. But I feel like it might need to go there for this situation to really be over. Like, you're just gonna have to say what's on your mind, whether it hurts them or not, because guess what, they didn't care about hurting you. So now it's just like, whatever I say, you're just gonna have to take it and roll with it, because I'm really hurt over this situation. It's like, how fucking dare you? That's how I feel about the situation. But you're gonna move on from this person. And with this water wrapped around her, I feel like I said, possibly the water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So let's see here. Can Universe Spirit clarify the last four cards here for Taurus for the month of April? Clarify the last cards here for Taurus for the month of April. Taurus, April. Taurus, April. Taurus, April. Oh, whoops, sorry. My cards are popping out all over the place. Taurus, April. Oh, what a coinkadink. Yeah, you're definitely going to find out what the hell this person has been up to, because you have the Tower on top of the Tower. Sorry if there's a glare, but Tower on top of the Tower. Like, that's all the confirmation that you need. That you're going to figure out what the hell is going on, and the truth is going to come out. And then on top of the Five of Swords, you're going to have conflict with this person who you thought that you were going to be in a happy relationship with, who you thought that you could see yourself marrying. But guess what? It was just, this person was wearing a fake mask the whole entire time. Like, they really weren't attracted to you. They really didn't want to be in a relationship with you. But they were there because they felt like that you were giving them something that the person that they wanted wasn't giving them. But then it's like, in the past lover with your partner probably just like, oh, I can give you what you've been wanting now. And like, they didn't turn that offer down. And so on top of the Strength card, we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, definitely getting to the bottom of the situation here. Heavy communication, probably still trying, you guys are still going back and forth and going back at it or whatever like that, speaking your truth over the situation. But the Ace of Wands also represents a new beginning's accomplishment. So you're coming out on top of this situation and you're telling this person, you know what, I'm done with you and you need to get the hell out of my face. Quite frankly, that's how I feel like you're going to be with them. Get the hell out of my face, lose my number, I'm going to block your number and all the above. Like, leave me alone, don't contact me on social media or any of that. Because you're just ready to move on, because you see this person for who they are. And then, on top of the world, like I said, you're ending this situation. It's the end of a cycle with this person. And this person could have been from the past as well. So it's the end of the cycle with the person from the past. And like I said, you are just now realizing that you're better than this and that this person is always going to do what this person wants to do. But this could be a sense of, now that it's ended, you could be having a sense of looking back on how much shit you put yourself through and just like, why did I even put myself through that? I caused myself unnecessary heartbreak when I should have just seen this person for who they were in the beginning, but I didn't want to believe it because I got my feelings involved. But now, like I said, it's the end of a cycle. Now you can move on to something else. And so now I'm going to get my Angel Tarot cards that from Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to get the clarifiers for this month so we can make sure that we're on the right track. Oh yeah, here's my cards. There we go. Alright, Taurus April, 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 Taurus April. Universe Spirit, give me the cards for Taurus for the month of April. Yep, Taurus for the month of, yeah, I'm gonna take it here. Ha! Four of Earth or Four of Pentacles. And in the original tarot deck, Four of Pentacles means clinging on to things that no longer serve you. So this is you right now in this relationship trying to hold on for dear life when you know something is telling you that you need to let it go. And on this card it says being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. But I feel like in terms of what we already talked about, the Four of Earth does represent clinging on to things that no longer serve you, including relationships. And then we have the Page of Swords. So here's that conflict again. Here's that communication coming through. And on this card, it says logical, honest, impulsive, curious. So your curiosity is kicking in with this person. They could be younger than you as well. And it's almost just like challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So like I said, you're doing a little bit of investigation on this person to try to get the truth and try to get them to be honest with you as far as what they had going on behind your back. And then the next card, we have Release. And I believe this is the Death card in the Major Arcana. Yep, this is Death. So this is transformation and change. And yet again, clinging on to things that no longer serve you. So it's almost just like I always say when I pull this card, it's like release your ex. Like release they ass because you need to move on. Like you're over this. You're over them. And then you have the Hermit. So it's like going deep within, trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition about the situation and just being like, you know what, I need to trust my instincts on this one, that I'm going to make the right decision in terms of this person because they're not doing me any good. They're causing me to be over emotional, which I really don't like, and it's irritating. And this also could be a sense of feeling alone. So it could be just a sense of you may feel alone whenever this tower comes crashing down, but that's okay. That's what's going to need to happen so that you can channel the strength and move on. The next card, the Page of Pentacles. That means it's talking about good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. And with that being underneath the Four of Pentacles, which is about something that no longer serves you, maybe this person is with you because of money. This younger, could be somebody younger that's just with you because you are dependable and they know that you will always be there for them, or you've always been there for them. So it's hard for them to leave you alone because they feel like the people that they're messing with behind your back, they're not as dependable as you. And then next to that, we have the Five of Swords. So here's that conflict again. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. So this person clearly does not have good motives for you. They didn't have good intentions from the beginning, but you got into it because you felt like it was love. Then you have the Seven of Swords. There's this spying again, trying to get down to the truth. Plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. So this is you figuring out what this person has going on behind your back because they're not telling you the truth. Okay? It's a bunch of horse crap in a cup. That's pretty much what I sense it as. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So here it is. They know that you're not paying attention to them because you're being distracted by what you have to do at work. But that's okay. They think you're an idiot, but you're not. And this also could be you just diving yourself into work because you just don't want to deal with the situation and don't want to pay attention to what it is and that's what I feel like. So Taurus, I really hope that this helped you gain clarity over your situation. And definitely, if you are wanting to do a private reading with me, I'll leave my contact information in the description box below, and we will see each other in a couple of days on your relationship spreads about if your partner is the right one for you.